Well, we're going to go ahead and start tonight. It's good to see each one of you here. We've got a few announcements. They're all pretty much the same as they were this morning, but I'll read them again anyway. We have on January 16, the winter retreat for the teens. A church van will leave the church parking lot at 12:30, bringing money for stops along the way. And, of course, the speaker is Rand Hummel. He's a very interesting fellow to listen to, so I'm sure you'll be glad to be there. On January 19th is a Baked Potato Fellowship, 7 o'clock. There's 2 sign-up sheets on the table back there. Please sign up if you plan to attend, and also plan to bring something, whatever it is you want to sign up for. Tim Setterdahl team will host it. And January 25, men's prayer breakfast at 8 a.m. The sign-up sheet is in the back here, just by the entryway doors, if you plan to attend. I'm sure that you'll receive a blessing if you come to that. I've gone to it almost every time, and I've never gone away hungry. It's pretty good eating. And then they have January 26th, a loose change offering. This offering is going to help send the young people to summer camp. For the Bible reading tonight, I've started reading through the Bible like many of you at the beginning of the year, and there's lots of different plans to do that. Mine that I almost always use is the chronological Bible reading plan. And if you are in that plan, you probably know that you don't much more than start Genesis and you get into Job. And so I just finished reading Job yesterday. And when I came back in, I go out and do several things when Pastor is speaking, actually. And I heard him talking about Job, and oh no, he's taking away my thunder. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do what I planned. So scripture reading that I have is just a really short verse. It's Job 22:5. And this is Eliphaz speaking to Job. Is not thy wickedness great, and thine iniquities infinite? You know, Job hardly had anything from his friends that was said good about him, but he hung in there. The central theme of the book of Job is the struggle to understand why righteous people suffer, exploring the age-old question, why do bad things happen to good people? As Job faces immense hardship despite his blameless character, ultimately emphasizing the importance of trusting God, even in the face of suffering. This is often referred to as the problem of evil in theology. It's the central problem of unmerited suffering, and it's named after its central character, Job, who attempts to understand the sufferings that engulf him. Satan acts as an agent provocateur, and that means that there's people who provoke trouble. I don't suppose any of you siblings in here have any kids that do, or your siblings that do that. But anyway, Satan tests whether or not Job's piety is rooted merely in his prosperity. But faced with the appalling loss of his possessions, his children, and even his health, Job still refused to, at the beckoning of his wife, curse God and die. But he didn't say that. Many of us are wondering why God would allow a good person, to suffer this injustice. It's an important question. Does God's justice mean he rewards and punishes people based on their behavior? And if good people suffer, does that mean God isn't just? The book of Job explores this question and offers a surprising answer in the conclusion. First, let's see how Job's friends try to make sense of his suffering and God's role in it. Job's 3 friends witness Job's suffering. They conclude that he must be guilty of wrongdoing. Job defends his integrity. While he agrees that bad deeds do deserve punishment, he knows he's innocent. He speculates that God must be punishing him without cause. His friends passionately disagree, insisting that Job must have done something wrong. Elihu comes after his 3 friends and draws a more complex conclusion about why people might suffer. He says that God may not be punishing them. He may be using this for a warning or to build character. Unlike Job's other friends, Elihu doesn't claim to know why Job is suffering. But he's sure of one thing: Job is not qualified to judge God. Do you and I do the same thing? I think sometimes we do. We judge God. Maybe you're going through something right now and are wondering why God is taking you through it. You and I have both been there. But rest assured, it's going to build character and trust in God that you never had if you hadn't gone through that path. As the hymn is played, let's thank God for the things that he takes us through, and that he's going to bring us out on the other side better than we went in.